Hello, welcome back to another video on my channel. Today I will be reviewing something that I actually haven't reviewed in a long while, which is actually a 124 scale diecast. And the diecast in question is this. This is the Checkered Flag Sports Contender Series Toyota Camry fantasy car from 2007. I went to the flea market today, and in one of like the stands or whatever, I found this, and I actually paid this was a steal in my opinion because how much it costs. No, I'm not. It's not that I care how much it costs, like aftermarket, like on eBay or whatever. It's just I thought it was a really good price, and especially even though the box is not in the best condition, the diecast certainly is, and I'm pretty happy that I found it. Because I also have two other diecasts that actually matched with this, so I pretty much have a 3-car collection now. Unfortunately, I'm only missing one of these to complete the Toyota set of these 2007 NASCAR stock car diecast from Checkered Flag Sports. This was Checkered Flag Sports is formerly Team Caliber. They made cool diecasts. Like there's a bunch of Robbie Gordon diecasts that I really want to get, like the Monster Energy COT or the Harrah's 2006 car and a bunch of others, but fortunately I haven't had the chance to find them at the flea market or whatever. Hopefully I do one day. Doesn't matter the condition, unless it's not like beaten and missing a tire. But I do have two Robbie Gordons. I have the Speed Energy, like the pink one that I have right there, and I have the orange one, which is actually my favorite one. And of course I bought them at Long Beach, but enough talking. Let's get to the unboxing of this, shall we? Alright, so I guess from the previous clip, I think you might have noticed that my light did change a little bit. It looks a little yellowish, just a little bit. It's just I changed a new lighting setup in my room, and it doesn't look, I mean, it's still bright, but like not as bright, and it's like everywhere, so I apologize if the video looks a little yellow, but I'm still using like the small, like very bright light, just for, reviewing stuff like this and whatever. But yeah, let's get to the unboxing of this diecast. So of course, Checkered Flag Sports, this was like one of their last years they would exist, and then they would just, I think they went out of business or something, and they stopped making NASCAR diecast. Of course, officially licensed by NASCAR, the Contender Series, 124 scale, and I'm really excited. I don't really own too many 124 scale NASCARs besides like a DeWalt, the Matt Kenseth DeWalt Hot Wheels car, and the Mark Martin Hot Wheels Valvoline car that I have in the background. Actually, I have it behind my FedEx and Pizza Hut. So yeah, like I said, the packaging not in the best condition, but I paid a good price for it, and I don't really care about the boxes. I know there might be some people who don't really like opening up stuff, but I don't really care about the value. I just really care about how cool the car looks, and yeah, I mean, price can also make a difference, but collecting is more of an experience personally. Of course, the NASCAR hologram, so it's official. Let's take a look at the other sides of the box, and then there's the name, Toyota 07 Fantasy. So yeah, this is a fantasy scheme. I don't think it's ever made into a real car with like a real design. Well, it was featured in the NASCAR 08 game, but it was number 107, not the apostrophe 07. Of course, 2007 124 scale. They made a lot of these for the 3 different manufacturers, no, the 4 different manufacturers that were in this Cup Series. But this is the only one I have, so let's open it. It's pretty simple. There's one plastic cover, and let's take the car out. And wow, that's so cool, dude. That's awesome. Like seriously, if I could get any like NASCAR car from like these eras, I'm obviously gonna like them a lot. They're obviously really cool looking. The Gen 4s, or even the COTs, being honest, I like the COTs a little bit as well. But yeah, here's the car. It's a little dusty, but it's been in the box for a while, and maybe it did open, maybe some of the dust got in, but after that I don't think there's hopefully anything wrong with it. So yeah, here's the Toyota Camry. Of course, this is their first year they entered the NASCAR Cup Series. Supposed to race in 2006, but then a bunch of stuff happened in 2006 that they couldn't compete yet, so they had to push it to 2007, and it wasn't really a great season for them. But they definitely improved, and they're still in the Cup Series today, so that's cool. The newest manufacturer to enter the Cup Series to date, pretty much. So I guess take a look at the details. Got a lot of contingency sponsors. And there's like some like EA Sports and Outback Steakhouse and the Budweiser Pole Award. No Nextel Cup Series logo is interesting. On the 3 cars, I'm gonna show you 3 different cars that look the same. So yeah, here's the design. It's actually really nice, like silver with the black and red design on it. 07 looks like a very basic font, but you know, hey, it was the year I was born, so I might be a little biased here. I mean, I don't think I should, anyways, but it's still kind of cool, being honest. Toyota. More of that design, not too much sponsorship other than, you know, the contingencies and of course Toyota itself. Toyota on the back, no rear taillights. There's the molded onboard camera, which is pretty cool. Trunk does not open, so you can't see the fuel cell. Toyota on the deck lid. There's the back window, of course. 07. He uses like a little white design. It looks a little interesting, but it actually just, for some reason, it actually works on this car. And Toyota, the big Toyota, I don't know what you call this logo. And it looks like the hood does open, so yeah, well, it doesn't take too long to open it. But yeah, here's the opening hood. No detail underneath. A little bit of engine detail, actually a decent amount of engine detail in there. Pretty nice. You got the timing belt, you got the carburetor, V8 engine. Pretty cool. Here's the front grille. It's actually a different material, I think, or maybe it's just painted on. We got the Camry headlights, of course, the Toyota logo, Camry, and the front grills, and you know, all stickered on. It's like the real car. And the right side is the same as the left side, so not much difference there, except, you know, the exhaust and the actual window on here, and compared to the window net. This is plastic window net. Here's the bottom. It's actually pretty light. Everything on top is metal. Bottom is plastic though, and it does have quite amount of detail in here. Probably a little bit better than what Lionel does. And yep, I think it has rotating wheels. So yeah, the wheels can turn. So I guess we set it aside. The wheels do turn, but does it turn the steering wheel? There's a steering wheel and there's the gear shifter. I don't think it does. I'm moving the wheels right now. I don't think it does, but yeah, either way, it's still pretty cool. The Goodyear tires are pretty nicely detailed. Of course, if you want to make a custom, which obviously you won't, you can take off the screws there. There's 4. There's the transmission and the, I don't even know what you call it, I forgot. And copyright 2007 CFS or Checkered Flag Sports, made in China. Yeah, really happy that I got this. I'm really happy that I got it for a good price as well. Does it have suspension? No suspension on this. But you know, I don't really care about that. If it just looks realistic like this, I wouldn't mind, being honest. I just really like them. Yeah, so I guess the other 2 cars I'm gonna compare it to is, yeah, I have the 1/64 scale of this. This one's a little beat up, but you know, I've had this for a long time, but you know, I think it was already beat up when I first got it, so you know, whatever. So yeah, this is the 1/64. Being honest, I really like these Checkered Flag Sports, you know, diecast. The team caliber not so much, because you know, the Gen 4 car looks very wide. I don't know why, but there's this Toyota especially looks so accurate, and it's like metal base, metal body, and it has screws. So if you want to custom it, but like I don't want to, because these cars are actually surprisingly kind of rare. So and they always made obscure teams as well. They made like a Gin Racing 01 car, the number 14 Sterling Marlin, of course the 01 Mark Martin, bunch of Robbie Gordon Motorsports cars. You know, I really like the combination, the number 96 Tony Raines car. They just made so many obscure drivers that, you know, Winner's Circle, Racing Champions, whatever, wouldn't make. And, you know, Checkered Flag Sports did. So I really appreciate that. Yeah, very chipped up. I think it has the exact same contingency sponsors and the design or everything, except the Toyota got rubbed off on both sides. I think it always did say Toyota, but it probably rubbed off. The top, exactly the same. Of course, this one's just older. And of course no Goodyear, because again it's just pretty old and it got got rubbed off. So yeah, these are really nice. It's nice to have the big brother now of this Toyota Gen 4 stock car. And not only that, I also have the COT. I have the COT of the 164, because there's also a COT for the 124. So for you COT fans, you're probably gonna want to look out for that. But I like this Gen 4 car. But I also do have the COT version of the car tomorrow of the 164. Of course, car tomorrow Contender Series, 164, Checkered Sports, all made by the same company. Trademark for Dodge, Ford, GM, Toyota. Yes, they also made each of those cars for Dodge, Ford, and GM, Toyota Chevrolet, for their Monte Carlo Impala, their Ford Fusion, and the Dodge Charger, and what was it, the Avenger. Yeah, and there's always a space for driver signature. I actually forgot to mention that. Even on the 124 scale box, it says driver signature. So kind of random, but if I actually really want a driver signature, I'd want them to sign the window, don't you think? I feel like that's like the best spot. Well, if you have a paint marker or something. Yeah, let's open it up and compare it. I really like these. You just open it up, clamshell, and then just take it out and then put it back when you want. See, I'm taking out the Diecast. And yeah, here's the COT version of the Toyota Camry stock car, NASCAR. This one does have slight contingency changes. Instead of MBNA, it actually says Bank of America. And it does have the Budweiser Pull Award logo on both of these, surprisingly. So yeah, this one's more newer, of course, because it came in the box. But another COT. I don't really find COTs very much in the flea markets and stuff. There's the screws, of course, if you want to customize, but like I said, I won't anytime soon. No fairings on or what do you even call these, the support rods on the front of the splitter. Yeah, it's same design and everything. It's pretty nice that I have the trifecta now. I'm just missing the big 124 scale of the COT on for the Toyota, and then I'll have the entire Toyota set, I think, for, of course, this livery. Of course, I'm not even a fan of Toyota or any other I don't get into manufacturer wars, but I don't know what's up with me and Toyota just owning a bunch of these die casts. I wish I would get a better version of this, but this is the most I have. Maybe I'll find one better condition, just like this, in the box. But other than that, that's pretty cool. I have the 164 Gen 4 car, the 164 car tomorrow, and the 124 of the Gen 4. So 3 out of 4 completed so far. And hopefully, maybe one day, maybe at a good price, even though I doubt I'll find it ever again for a good price. Maybe I'll get it just to finish the collection of Toyotas. But there's also Dodge, Chevy, Ford. But the Toyota, yeah, it's pretty cool. I'm really happy that I found it for a good price. And yeah, there's not much else to say other than these are cool. I don't know if it's actually that expensive on eBay. It probably is or isn't, just depending who's selling it. But I like these. The Checkered Flags boards definitely did a very good job. I wish they still exist, being honest. Their detail is actually pretty good as well. I like Action. Racing Champion is probably my least favorite. But Checkered Flag Sports is probably the best for the 2006, 2007 era of cars. And I'm just rambling. So that has been the review of the 2007 Toyota Fantasy NASCAR by Checkered Flag Sports, the Contender Series. So if you liked it, please give it a like. I guess if you liked it, please give it a like, subscribe, and I'll see you next time. Peace.